Okay, so they've come and gone. So Louise came around, oh, I can't remember when she said she was going to come. When did she come? When did she arrive? Louise, there she is. Okay. Coming by, dum-dum. Between 10 and 11. Okay, so she came around 10:30. And she populated my house with fake plants and the kinds of things that other people like to have in a staged house. Yeah, so little white ornaments, white vases on my table, and there's a blanket draped over the couch here and stuff like that. Yes, so that was amusing. When the guy came, when he knocked on the door, this is the photographer, drone guy. That's when I left, because Louise and I cleared things out, right? So she was putting things up, and then she was, she says this should probably go out. So everything went downstairs. I had already pretty much emptied out the house of personal stuff, as much as was still around, as you saw. But she said, I forgot about the shoes under the bench, so that moved, and this and that and the other thing. And like I said, she put a lot of fake flowers all over the place. Like the bathroom has a neat fake flower, this room has a neat fake flower in the corner, the kitchen has a fake flower in the far corner, then the kitchen table has a tray with ornaments or vases and stuff on it, or whatever, it looks staged. See, the living room has a fake plant, yeah, big one. My bedroom has, stuff on the dresser. Anyway, it looked cool. It was not overdone. It's just touch here, touch there. Fine. And so when he knocked on the door, I said, okay, how long is this going to take? I'm going shopping, right? So I grabbed my backpack and headed off to do some, well, I can only buy what goes in my backpack, right? And then I bought a cabbage this big. So fortunately, I know this, and I have in my backpack another bag. So I came home with a backpack full and a bag of cabbage. Yeah, that's what it was, a bag of cabbage. I don't know why, that cabbage was not on my list, but I sort of went, all right, I'm gonna stick around here for about an hour, so, I just walked the store, right? It's kind of hard to walk with a cabbage in your hand if you have walking sticks. But I did it. So after about an hour, I ended up back home. It was raining off and on, but never hard. So I was walking down the street, and I guess he was standing outside, and I came up, and it turns out they were not done yet. And Louise came out from her car. She was sitting in her car on the street. I guess she was avoiding being in the house as well. Great. And she says, we sort of filled up the breezeway because we decided not to do any filming in there. I went, okay, great. So much for my cleaning of the breezeway, which is okay. You need to clean those things anyway. So what I did is I stuffed my backpack and my cabbage in the breezeway. And I said, that's okay, I'll go for another walk. So I went for a walk just about to the school and then back, which took about, he said another 15 minutes is all it would take, and then it took longer than that anyway. But I thought better I stay with it longer than come back too soon. That gives them a chance to put everything back the way it was without me being involved. Less work for me. So I did that, and she texted me and said, all done. Okay, good. I still had another 10 minutes to walk back, so that was good. And we talked a little more about the money, and she said that it would probably go live in a day. Like, boom. I think we got things going here. Well, I think my house was ready, right? So she wasn't sure if it was ready. If she saw that I was ready to, you know, get things going, and the house was ready to get things going. So things are getting going. There might be an open house on Sunday. Eek. So yeah, she'll let me know when it, well, first of all, she'll let me see the pictures and the video. We looked at some videos that she did of other houses. It's amazing, amazing what, for her house, it's like, wow. Apparently the tree was hard to get past. Yeah, that tree has a pretty far range, you know, a lot of green. Now, fortunately, the leaves have calmed down, so, but it's not the best day. It's a very, you know, not sunny day. I don't know if that makes a difference. Better a gray day rather than a sunny day for whatever. But anyway, all the lights were on in here, so yeah. I'm, you know, but I can't lose sleep over this. Not good. The kids and I were talking about it, the price that she suggested, and first of all, my son went, oh wow, because he thought, you know, I said, yeah, it's a little bit lower than we were thinking. But then Mimi started talking, you know, they're hoping for this and this, and so, you know, I said, yeah, all I can do is hope that we get at least that much, if not more. It's a starting point, right? Hopefully people are interested. It's just a bad time. The interest rates got changed today, you know. A year ago, the house would have sold for this much, and this year it's not going to sell for that much. So, but as long as I get something out of it, you know. So what they said, like my son said, oh wow. So she said, I think you should get this much, maybe even this much. But the issue is buyers are probably going to wait until the recession hits and rates start to cool. And I said, I'm just not going to think about it. And she says, yeah, don't. You're in a good spot. It's just inconvenient right now. But they both said to go with what she said. Yeah. So I think when you should get this much, maybe even this much. So Mimi is the money person, as I said. And I think that's a good price. She's like, even maybe this much. So maybe even more. We'll have to see. So many houses are for sale in this neighborhood. All of a sudden I'm seeing houses for sale all over this neighborhood. I don't know if that's good or bad. There's a house on the next street, one that leads to the school, just right there. And it just sold for over the asking price. I said, my house is way nicer than that and has a way bigger lot. And my son said, yeah, but the basement's finished. I went, yeah, well, can't finish this basement. This basement is too low for it to be officially finishable. So, might as well not bother, since you can't get a permit to really do it. It's just too low. But it doesn't matter. But my house looks nicer than that house. My house is sitting on a massively bigger lot. Okay? So, okay, that house has a finished basement, but my house has everything else. My son said, well, your house needs a lot of renovations. I said, yeah, but when you finish the renovations, you got a whole lot more. And like I said, I'm just not going to think about it. And he said, yeah, that's right. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it, and fingers crossed. Anybody want to move to Canada? Come by my house and be generous.